He'll be leading off the game. First pitch coming up. The pitch. Swung and a ground ball to third. One away now. Here's how we'll see the D-backs lined up on defense.
Well, defense not their forte right here, Gary. In the National League, they're ranked in the bottom 5 in committing the most errors in the National League.
And it's Troy Tulowitzki at the plate. Base is empty, one out. Slider just misses, 1-0.
Well, the Rockies came in third in the National League West in 2008, and that's after going to the World Series in 2007. And a big part of the reason for their struggles, their play on the road. They went 31-50.
On the way. He watches that fastball. It'll even up the count at 1-1. And certainly for this Rockies team, if they're going to get better, they've got to pick up the road wins. And in order to do that, pitch better, at least on the road.
You know, one of the other things, they're a young team, and it may be that they just needed to relearn how to play on the road, and they'll be better this year.
And the play by Upton. Now it's 2 away. And it's Todd Helton at the plate. Base is empty with 2 outs. Now a ball grounded foul wide of third. He delivers. And Todd Helton watches that one go by. The count is even.
And now we have a solid veteran at the plate. He's as durable as they come. He shows up to play every day. He could come up big in this situation.
Swing and a miss as he was well below that one. 1-2. And you're right about this veteran, Steve. And the big thing is he not only plays, but he plays well.
Well, he has so many intangibles that rub off on a lot of the other players, young guys and veterans alike.
The 1-2 on its way. Strike 3. Todd Helton swings and misses, turned away. No runs, no hits, no one left on. And now we'll move on to the bottom of the first. We've got the top of the order coming up. And it'll be Jason Marquis doing the pitching. He'll be starting this one for Colorado. As he gets into this Arizona lineup, Steve, what do you look for strategy?
I'm looking forward to a very good battle right here, Gary, and he's going to have to be able to pitch to both sides of the plate and change the hitter's eye levels to be effective.
And Felipe Lopez to bat. Only one batter gets walked more than he does in this lineup. Pulls it back in time. It's 1-0. Line shot into center field. And the leadoff man of this ball game's on board. See if they get it started early.
The more base runners you get, the more pressure you put on the opponent. A single here with nobody outs, put some pressure on this defense now.
And Krishunga. Runner on first base, nobody out. Marquis with a windup. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0. Check swing, but it's in there, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on contact. It's going to be Hoff. One away.
They almost got burned on this one. They shifted the outfield to the left like the percentages say. He hit the ball to right, but the defense is able to run it down and pull it in.
Let's take a look at the lineup the Diamondbacks will have, brought to you by State Farm. Steve, how about anyone in that lineup you want to highlight?
Eric Burns plays the game like his hair's on fire, and in the batter's box, look at him in there, just so much energy.
It's Drew at the plate.
They cannot forget about Lopez here. He might run.
First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Well, they've got a veteran pitcher on the mound today in this one, Gary, and he just seems to become more effective with age and experience.
Oh, there he goes for second. And he is safe at second.
But Gary did not have a real big lead off of first base, but he did get a good jump and able to get in there safely.
Now let's take a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively.
Well, we're looking at the National League's best defensive team, highest fielding percentage of anybody in the National League, and a lot of players that can impact the game. Helps the pitching staff.
Strike three swung on by Stephen Drew and missed.
He only had 3 opportunities that time, 3 pitches.
You wonder what he was looking for, because it certainly wasn't what he got. And Connor Jackson up. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1. A high pop-up. Atkins to field this one. And he's there to retire the side. So they pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. No score yet in Arizona. Batting .280. He's often walked, top 5 in the league. And he delivers. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Gary, you're right. I mean, as a walks leader, he has such patience at the plate, and that's the kind of patience that really rubs off on teammates.
And he leaves that one alone. Garrett Atkins, good patience, evens the count.
You know, the Colorado Rockies had a tough 2008 season, and I think the big culprit was their road play, going 31-50 on the road, Gary.
And he looks at a fastball in there, and it's 1-2 now. And certainly part of the road struggles for Colorado, they just could not hold down opponents.
Well, you know, one of the things that's always happened with Rockies teams is they've hit it home and struggled offensively on the road, and that certainly was one of the problems last year.
And he leaves that one alone. Garrett Atkins, good patience, evens the count.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
He makes contact, line drive. Great reaction time to end up with that in the glove.
Well, it's a game of seconds, of split seconds, and his reactions allowed him to make that play.
And it's Brad Hawk. .265 average. And he's second on the club in runs. 1 out, bases empty. Now a swing and a shot toward second. So Hop is set down. Chris Iannetta at the plate. His team's leader in RBIs and great production. Base is empty and 2 down. Takes that one low and outside, 0-1.
He's getting it done all season long, Gary, and a guy they're really looking to count on.
Kicks and throws. Looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
A nice four-seamer right there. That one's clearly on the outside corner. He hit the spot.
Curveball, that tied him up in knots. Swung on and missed. Side retired. And a good defensive half inning. 3 up, 3 down. And we move on to the bottom half of the second inning. And Mark Reynolds. He's the team's most walked batter. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. Marquis with a windup. Popped into foul territory down the left side. Good effort there, but he couldn't get into position to make that play. This one swung on, hit down the line and right. Hops there, and he gets to it and puts it away. You've got Justin Upton in the box, batting .361. Nobody on base, one away. This is in the air, straight away left. And he's able to put it away.
Well, as a hitter, you see the outfielder swung around to right field, and you have to think to yourself, if I can only hit it to left. He got it there, but it didn't quite fall in.
And it's Eric Burns at the plate. 2 outs and nobody on. Fastball taken high. 1-0. And here's Marquis' 1-0 pitch.
1 ball.
1-0 pitch, a curve. It's in there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Sharp bite to that slider. 1-2.
Well, they say swing hard in case you hit it, and that's what he did right there. That's a huge swing. Didn't get it, though.
The pitch. A swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Burns. And they're unable to make any noise here in this half inning. We'll go to the top of inning number 3. And if you're just joining in, hi everybody, this is Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips, Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Spielborg's at the plate. He's got the second most homers in the ball club. This one's grounded hard up the middle. And Lopez picks it up. Over to Jackson. 1 away. It's Baker at the plate. He has the highest average on the team. 1 out, nobody on. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. Swung on, hit. Oh, avoided the path of that ball. That was right up the middle. Was that ever close? And he pulls into first base with that base hit. There's 1 down here. And Marquis in the box. I think with 1 out here, Steve, we might see him bunt.
Well, with the pitcher coming up, I think you have to expect they're going to sacrifice him over.
Shows bunt, didn't offer. It's a strike anyway. 0-1. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
Pulls it back. 1-1. Thinks better of that, but attempt 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Pulls that one back, and it's 3-1. Snyder setting up. Drops down a bunt. And picked up by Reynolds. And a good throw gets him 2 down.
All right, they've opted to go small ball, which can work at times, but now you've got to come up with a big hit to capitalize on it.
Gonzalez at the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. Runner on second and 2 outs. And the first pitch. Swings, lines this one back up the middle. Oh, bad grab. And the throw is too late. Everybody's safe. We'll see Troy Tulowitzki next. He flew out his last time up. Two men on, 2 men out. There's a ground ball. That's a foul. And that's a strike. Tulowitzki will have to be careful not to be too overly aggressive here.
There's 2 quick strikes. Now he's ahead 0-2. Let's see if he goes out of the zone to see if he can get the hitter to chase.
Good slider that time. Ruled the ball. 1-2.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
1-2 pitch coming. This one's popped in the air, drifting towards the right side. And the side's retired. Jackson on the catch. He heads off. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. No score yet in Arizona. Snyder at the plate. Hitting .244. He's our first batter. Home half of the 3rd inning. Fastball too low. 1-0. And here's Marquis' 1-0 pitch. Swung on line to right center field. And Snyder picks himself up a single.
Gotta love the start to this inning here. Now let's see if they can keep the momentum going.
And Petit settles in. What do you think, Steve? A bunt here?
It's a definite bunt situation with the pitcher up. They've got to get the runners moved up.
Let's see if they agree. And he lays one down here. And the play made by Atkins. That's 1 down.
Pitchers are instructed when they see a batter square around, throw the ball up in the zone to try to get him to pop it up. He did exactly what he had been taught.
Runner at first with 1 down. First one to Lopez. Here's the pitch. The fastball is in there. It's 0-1.
Well, you got to love the 4-seam fastball for this pitcher, Gary. He knows exactly where to locate it. He can command it very well.
Now Marquis with the 0-1 pitch. 0-2. Strike 2. Lopez. He's got to be careful now. And command, Steve, that you were talking about with this pitcher, that's the key. And with this pitcher, if you can do that, you got the game in hand.
You know, it's more important than movement and anything else. If you can throw it where you want to, you can execute your plan.
He picks it up, gets 1 at second, and 2. Double play. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. 3rd inning baseball complete. On to the 4th inning. Giving us a chance to take a look inside. There's Clint Hurdle. He's watched some great deliveries on the mound. Struggling bats, though. Important now to get the offense stinging. And it's Todd Helton in the box now. He'll dig in. Start of the 4th inning. First one to Helton. Here's the pitch. First pitch, a fastball. That's in there for a strike.
Again, we're into the 4th inning right now, and as you start to flip the lineup over again, they've only gotten 2 hits, so they're going to have to really evaluate what they should be looking for at the plate, and maybe they need to be a little bit more patient and make them work.
Strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes. Helton, a good protector of the plate. On the way.
1-2.
Trying to get him to chase a slider, but it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch there. Tried to get him to chase it out of the zone. He just laid off.
The 1-2 pitch. On the ground to third. And picked up by Reynolds. And that sets down Helton. And Garrett Atkins to bat. And a lot of free passes. National League top 5 department. Base is empty with 1 away. And now Atkins gets set. He swings on that 0-0 delivery. Misses the fastball. Strike 1.
The walk is such a critical aspect of the game. On base percentage is so underrated. Getting a guy on base with a walk means the pitcher had to throw a lot of pitches. He had to work to try to get him out, and it tires him out for the rest of the game and in that inning.
And the play by Upton. And it's Brad Hopp at the plate. Grounded out last time. Base is empty with 2 outs. Hopp gets set. Here comes the delivery. Swing, hit. This one's to Upton. It's down, a base hit. That'll bring Chris Iannetta to the plate. Struck out swinging his last time up. 2 outs and a man on first. And now Iannetta gets set. Hot shot towards the hole. Throws to first in time. That's 3 down. And so out of the inning, only 8 pitches thrown. That's pretty efficient. And we'll move now to the bottom half of the 4th inning. And Young's in the box.
Well, Gary, he has great speed, and that comes into play in so many different ways. I mean, you can run balls down defensively, but offensively, it puts pressure on the defense.
The first pitch. Lays off that one outside. 1-0.
Again, I'm talking about the pressure that speed puts on the defense. Well, the reason that is they know they have to move quickly to get the ball from their glove to their throwing hand and get rid of it.
And here's Marquis' 1-0 pitch. And he looks at a fastball in there. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Over the top on that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You got the hitter down in a hole. You know he struggles with sliders when he's behind in the count. You got to throw him the slider.
There's a swing and a miss, but he's headed for first. And he's out. They get him with that throw to first base.
Gary was really going for it there, but the catcher's able to get a handle on it, give it over to first base in time. If he doesn't get it there, who knows what it might lead to.
Outstanding hustle to make sure he doesn't get on a 3rd strike. And it's Stephen Drew now. Great season, top 10 in RBIs. And he starts Drew out. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. And it's through. Give Drew a single. And it's Connor Jackson at the plate. Popped up his last at bat. One out. Runner on at first. Marquis with a windup. Called strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
And that is a strike. Jackson doesn't want a K. Be careful. Swing and a miss. 3 strikes. Connor Jackson down.
You know what I like about this is on 0-2, he didn't mess around. He didn't try to nibble to get him chase off the plate. He goes right at him and just gets the strikeout.
And Mark Reynolds 0 for 1 thus far. Runner on first, 2 away. Here's the pitch to Reynolds. Swing and a chopper, foul ball. Now Marquis with the 0-1 pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. Drew is heading home. And he scores easily. They could not get him. Boy, this lineup, they are hot right now. The chances, they are productive. Well, that pitch was upstairs, but he went up there and got it.
A nice piece of hitting. Got up on top of that ball and drove it.
We've got Justin Upton in the box. This offense is taking some pressure off the pitching at this point, Steve.
That was a good piece of hitting right there. He got his pitch, took advantage of it, drove it, and picked up the run.
Fastball in there for a called strike. And you get a feeling, even though it's early in this ball game, that every run in this one is going to matter.
Well, that's why they have to look to keep tacking on runs, try to sustain the lead. When you've got an opportunity like this, you need a big hit.
Hops there. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. Able to drop a run here in the 4th. First run up. The D-backs on top. 1-0. It'll be the bottom 3rd of the order coming to the plate. We get a look at manager Bob Melvin. He got what he needed out of his lineup that last time through. This lead now something he can try to protect if he can get some solid pitching. Spilborg's at the plate. He's our first batter here in the 5th. And the first pitch. That one swung on its line. And a fantastic catch by Drew.
This ball is absolutely scorched at the shortstop. He doesn't even have to move to get the out.
It's Baker at the plate. He's 1 for 1 so far. Base is empty, 1 out. Swung and a ground ball to 3rd. That's 2 gone.
Solid fundamentals. Make the play, catch the ball first, then worry about the throw. And with that kind of arm, you never have to worry about the throw.
And Marquis in the box. Last time through, he had a sacrifice bunt. 2 outs, base is empty. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
They need more offense right now, Gary. I mean, only leaving 2 runners on base. We're moving through the middle part of this game, heading into the later part of the game. I mean, they need to give themselves some opportunities to score runs. Patience at the plate. Get somebody on.
Doesn't get the call on the slider. 1-1.
Well, if he walks the pitcher, that's the cardinal sin in baseball. You can't walk the opposing pitcher.
The 1-1 on the way. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. And out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base.
That was a nice play. Saw the opportunity at first. Didn't waste any time getting over. That's the key. Beat the runner to the bag.
Good hustle off the mound. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. Diamondbacks still leading. We got the bottom 3 in the lineup due up. For those of you just coming on board along with Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. This is MLB on 2K Sports. And it's Eric Burns now. He'll get things started. Home half, 5th inning. Now Iannetta spots the pitch. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. Retiring Burns. Snyder at the plate. Base hit his last time. 1 out, nobody on. Now the first pitch. First pitch inside with a fastball, ball 1.
He's not very aggressive on an 0-1 count, Gary, so I think as a pitcher you have to get in the zone right now. You don't want to go down at 2-0.
And here's Marquis' 1-0 pitch. Swing and a bouncing ball up the middle. On to Helton. 2 away.
After the pitch, the pitcher becomes an infielder. Quick reactions allow him to make the play and get the out at first.
And Petit settles in. Last time up, flew out. Base is empty and 2 down. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a grounder towards the hole. Baker throws to first, side is retired. No strikeouts, but you talk about confidence. 4 pitches, 3 batters gone. 6th inning of baseball as we move to the top half. Gonzalez at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch. Ground ball. Picked up by Drew. So Gonzalez is set down.
It's a nice throw by the shortstop, and the key to that is having good feet. When an infielder makes bad throws, it's not because of his arm, it's because of his feet.
And Troy Tulowitzki to bat. 0 for 2 thus far. Base is empty with 1 away. The pitch. And that's in there at the letters for a strike.
Gary, they've only left a couple runners on base offensively so far through the middle part of this ball game, and they're going to have to give themselves more opportunities to see if they can't come up with that big base hit. That's just not enough offense.
And that's a strike. Tulowitzki will have to be careful not to be too overly aggressive here.
The hitter lays off this pitch, realizing you can't do much. When you get that kind of four-seam fastball down and away, it's tough to hit.
That one's hit well. Burns there. The catch is made, and that's out number 2. And it's Todd Helton at the plate. Grounded out his last time up. Base is empty with 2 outs. First one to Helton. Here's the pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike.
He's just popping that glove with that four-seam fastball, pounding the strike zone.
And Todd Helton watches that one go by. The count is even.
Well, it looked like he overthrew that one a little bit. Just got away from him up in zone.
That's taken low for a ball. 2-1. Here's the 2-1. Fastball called strike 2.
Looks like the hitter's waiting for a pitch that he can get up in the zone to drive a little bit. That's why he went down to the zone with that four-seamer.
Slider in the dirt. Three-two on the way. And he won't get the call here, so that'll be a free pass.
Well, he just keeps missing the strike zone, and patience on the hitter's part earns the base on ball.
So that brings up Garrett Atkins. Flew out last time. 2 outs and a man on first. And now Atkins gets set. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. And that falls for a base hit. There's the throw. And not in time with the throw. He is safe at third. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can. Just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it. Well, this is quite a matchup we've got right now, Gary. Brad Hopp comes to the plate. He's been swinging a good bat, looks very confident.
This is a vital opportunity in this ball game. He can tie it up with some timely hitting. 2 outs.
Well, and it's also a situation where the manager should at least consider the squeeze bunt. Man on third base, less than 2 outs. You could catch him by surprise.
And he delivers. Swung on, grounded towards the hole. Throws on to first. Side is retired. So they're shut down again. That's 6 shutout innings so far. Diamondbacks still leading. The top of the order is due up next. And Felipe Lopez to bat. He'll lead off the bottom half of the 6th. First one to Lopez. Here's the pitch. Fastball is high, 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball has to be thrown down in the zone. You throw it up, it flattens out, and you can get hurt.
Here's the 1-0. Ground ball to short. And Tulowitzki picks it up. And Lopez set down. And here's Chris Young. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. One out, nobody on. First delivery to Young. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike. And Young watches that one go by. Count is even. Here's a fly ball to straightaway left. And Spilborghs makes the play. 2 away.
They shifted the outfielders to the left. He hit it to left, and he's out.
And it's Stephen Drew at the plate. He singled his last trip. 2 outs, base is empty. And he starts Drew out. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. And it's fouled away. Marquis with a windup. Strike 3 swung on by Stephen Drew and missed. Good defensive half inning there. No hits allowed. On to the 7th inning we go. Looking to the lineup. 6, 7, 8 hitters on their way to the plate. Chris Iannetta at the plate. He'll start things off here in the 7th. And now Iannetta gets set. Swing and a line drive. And Drew's able to get to that one. We have said it more than once today, but he continues to look extremely sharp, Steve.
He's so locked in. You wonder how long he can keep it going. I haven't seen anybody pitch like this in a long time.
Base is empty, 1 out. Swing, hit. This one's to Upton. And it's in there, the tying run on board. Spilborgh's going to go for it.
That's a good slider right there. That's a good piece of hitting. Staying with that breaking ball, waiting to read the break over the plate, and putting a good swing on it.
It's Baker at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 1 out, man on first. First pitch, here it comes. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Well, what an outstanding effort by the pitcher today. I mean, he has just been on top of his game, making the pitches, and offensively, they just have not been able to back hits up with other hits to mount the rally. They've been held scoreless here today.
Line drive. That's one. And there's the second out of double play. And Stevie has shut him down, and it's 7 now under his belt.
Unstoppable at this point. Absolutely unstoppable. I think he's going to finish it off.
Stretch time here in Phoenix. It's going to be Jackson now. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. Here's the first pitch. And he saws him off as this one's hit on the ground. And he'll step on the bag. That'll be the first out.
Well, that's just a buzzsaw right there. That ball gets in on his hands, breaks the bat at the handle, can't do anything with it. Just an easy ground ball out.
And Mark Reynolds. Last time up, triple home run. 1 out, bases empty. Marquis with a windup. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Swung on the fastball, couldn't get to it. 0-2. Swinging an easy ground ball to short, and Tulowitzki picks it up. On to Helton. 2 away. And Upton settles in. 0 for 2 thus far. 2 outs and nobody on. And here's the first one. Fastball just misses. 1-0.
Tried to throw it down and in right here, but the two-seamer just runs in off the plate.
And he takes a strike on that fastball. 1-1. Now Iannetta spots the pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. Great diving stop. Helton. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. Well, it was a quick inning right there. 7 pitches. We'll move ahead to the 8th. Pinch hitter.
Well, this was an outstanding performance today. I mean, that's good starting pitching right there. He won't be able to finish what he started, but he pitched a heck of a ball game.
Picked up by Jackson. And he's out at first. Good hustle by the pitcher getting off the mound.
Well, that's a good heads-up play. You know, you have to know the hitter and his speed. Don't hesitate. Get over and beat him to the bag.
Gonzalez at the plate. Trying again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Nobody on base. 1 away. Here's the first pitch. First pitch is a slider in there. 0-1.
Pitching coaches love it when you can throw it down and away consistently. He got it done right there.
That's a foul ball. Oh, tough one to lay off right there, that fastball. 1-2. Swung on, bounced weakly to second. Out number 2.
Wow, great reactions right there. Doesn't waste any time at all getting his glove on the ball, then easily throws it to first and retires the runner.
And Troy Tulowitzki to bat. Hitless so far. He'll get another shot at it now. Base is empty and 2 down. Now Tulowitzki in the box. First pitch a slider for a called strike.
He has great rotation on his breaking ball right here, and he hits the perfect spot. The hitter just gave up on it.
He delivers, and he leaves that one alone. Troy Tulowitzki, good patience, even count.
Well, he tried to go up the ladder on him right there, but the hitter laid off. Good piece of hitting.
Good downward movement on that pitch. It's 1-2.
He throws this sinker so hard that the hitter sometimes can't catch up with it. That's what happened right there.
One-two pitch coming. Line drive left of the bag and foul. He deals. He strikes out Troy Tulowitzki. A swing and a miss. They're held in check yet again. Scoreless through 8 innings. Now here come the Diamondbacks in the home half of the 8th. Bottom 3 due up next. The pitcher. He's been brought in to take over for the Rockies.
Managers face so many different decisions during the course of a game, and as the game goes on and it's close, those decisions become much more critical to success or failure.
Baker retiring Burns. Snyder at the plate. Ground out victim last time through. Base is empty with 1 away. First pitch to him. Fastball taken high. 1-0. And he comes back with one in there, and it's 1-1.
Well, purpose pitch right there. He gets the strike on it, goes up and in, and it opens up the entire strike zone now.
Swung on, liner to right, and in there. He's 2 for 3 today. Opposite field hitting. It is a classic piece of baseball.
Especially on that inside pitch. It keeps the defense off guard when you can muscle the inside pitch to right field.
Balls into the batter's box. I think with one out here, Steve, we might see him bunt.
Well, with the pitcher coming up, I think you have to expect they're going to sacrifice him over.
At the belt, Corpus kicks and throws, and he gathers this one. There's one. Over to first. He is safe. Almost a double play. Not quite enough time.
Well, that's horrible plate discipline right there. I mean, you're squared around. You see the ball coming in. You can't jab at the ball out of the zone. That's why he didn't get the job done.
Runner on first, 2 away. First one to Lopez. Here's the pitch. And it's 0-1. Corpus had him looking there.
He needed to get that first strike in there, put the hitter on the defensive, and now he can be aggressive in the strike zone.
Ground ball towards second. Baker throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs and a base hit. They leave one man on at first. The 9th inning is coming up. He's going to be Arizona's closer.
Well, in the late innings, now it's time for the managers to match wits to see who can best utilize his bench and his bullpen to win this game.
Rush with the pitch towards center field, and that's going to be a base hit. Tying run is on.
It's all about getting base runners, and it's even better when you don't have any outs, and could be the start of a big inning.
Posednik is going to come in and run here.
Well, they needed a little extra speed out there to cover the bases, potentially steal a base. Let's see if this added speed pays off. Well, here's an opportunity, Gary, for Garrett Atkins to come up big for his teammates.
And he gets under that one. And it's going to be Snyder. One away.
Went out here in the ninth inning, and obviously in a situation where you're looking for outs, and you can't allow somebody to score, but if you can get an out, do what you need to get it.
And here's Brad Hawk. One down, runner at first. First pitch. That swung out and hit. Young is there. Two down here in the inning.
You know what? You're one out away from victory in a very well-played close ball game right here. And listen, you'll take it. A one-run win is just as good as a 10-run win.
Chris Iannetta at the plate. 0 for 3 to this point.
They're going to have to give him the green light at first base. He has good speed. They're down by a run. He's got to get in scoring position.
He takes that one. Roush has him 0-1. He deals.
1-1.
And he leaves that one alone. Iannetta shows patience. That'll even up the count.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
The pitch. Swing sends this one on a line to right center. It's off the wall on a hop. Around third, he's going to try for it. And they bring across the tying run.
Now they could taste the victory. They could taste the post-game spread. But now it's all tied up again. There's a long way to go. Ryan Spielberg's coming up in a tough situation right here. His teammates need him to deliver.
Got to get the bat on this one now. You're in a tie ball game. You get opportunities with runners on. Got to connect.
Gary, they're looking for that key 2-out RBI, but he's got to have patience, wait for a good pitch, and when he gets it, he's got to deliver.
He delivers. Here's a slider that misses. 1-1. Good looking fastball. Called the ball though. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing and a miss at a hard slider. Even at 2.
Looked like he had a pretty good read on the pitch, but he just swung right over the top of it.
The pitch. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. And Spielberg's got himself a base hit.
Got to know your scouting reports, Gary. This guy likes that pitch down and in. It's effective with other hitters, but not for this guy.
And we'll get to see Tony Pena pitching. He's been chosen to take over out there.
Well, this isn't a save opportunity, and they're going to the closer. A lot of closers don't like this because they don't come in as mentally prepared when it's not a save than when it is. A chance to find out what these guys are made of right now, Gary.
I think he's thinking about how he's going to approach this crucial at-bat.
Well, what separates the men from the boys is the 2-out hitting in big ball games. Playoff teams get it done with 2 outs.
Kicks and throws. One is going to miss. Low for a ball. 1-1.
One thing we know is he's not going to take a borderline pitch at 1-1. He likes to swing the bat. So I'm not giving him anything too fine and see if I can't get him to hit into an easy out.
Four-seamer. That's going to be low. 2-1. That's called for a strike. It'll even the count at 2-2.
Sometimes when the pitch comes out of the pitcher's hand, you have to say to yourself, I'm going to lay off and wait for the next one. He didn't think he could catch up to it. Good decision.
Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. So they scratch across a run. 3 hits and a couple left on. Tie game here in Arizona. Defensive change here.
Well, this is a good move right here. You're bringing in the better defensive player for the guy who could be a little suspect in the outfield. Defense helps you win games.
And Chris Young up. First delivery to Young. Watches a fastball that's in there. 0-1. Here's the 0-1 from Corpus. Here's a swing. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. Easily to the bag. They didn't make a play. And as he comes up to bat here, let's take a quick peek at our hit tracker, Steve.
And I'm sure he has spent a little bit of time with the hitting coach to look at the chart so that he gets some sense as to how they're going to attack him at the plate.
Now it's Stephen Drew. And he needs to move over that go-ahead run that's at first.
He's got to do anything he can to advance this runner and get him into scoring position.
They've got the out. Oh, Young trying to steal. And he's in there at second base.
You know, Gary, he doesn't have a real big lead off of first base, but sometimes that's good because it means you don't think they're going to throw over, so you can concentrate on getting a good jump. It worked for him.
At the belt, Corpus kicks and throws. Picked up by Atkins. And that'll retire Drew. Now Connor Jackson. And he is batting here late in the game in a crucial spot.
Well, you've got a base runner. You don't know if you're going to get another opportunity. The game may be on the line right here.
This is the chance at a game-winning RBI. Deep right, hops there. Young headed for third. Safe at third.
Well, Mark Reynolds is a swing and miss guy at times, but when he runs into one, he can do some damage. They need contact right here, Gary.
Here's the pitch to Reynolds. That swung on, hit well, deep center. And Gonzalez. That's caught. Side is retired. It's called short work of 3. Took 6 pitches. Extra innings on tap as we head to the 10th. Bottom of the order to get things started. Batting. He'll grab a bat and hit here.
Well, a tie game, you have to make this move right now. Offense becomes critical. And then the bullpen's going to have to come in and get the job done as well.
And he tries to lay off, does, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Pitch on the way. There's a ground ball. That one goes foul. And another foul ball. Hit hard on the ground towards third. Oh, great diving stop by Reynolds. And the throw's in time at first. Mercy, what a play. Gonzalez at the plate. He's had one hit, 4 times up. 1 out, nobody on. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1.
Gary, he gets a little over anxious at the plate when the count goes to 0-1, so look for them maybe to expand the strike zone and get him to chase something.
Swing, and that's going to be hit behind the plate. And that's another foul ball.
A good piece of hitting right there, Gary. I mean, I got to tell you, the way he's battling right now, the pitch count going up for him right there.
Here it comes. Well hit towards the middle. And that'll put Gonzalez on first. Boy, I don't know in that count, Steve. Number one, the fact that he swung's kind of a surprise. I don't know how he hit that where it was.
You're right. On an 0-2 count, you have to protect the plate. Sometimes it's a defensive swing, but sometimes it works out.
It's Troy Tulowitzki. He's batting now late in this game. Only 1 out.
And the defense looking for the double play ball. The hitter trying to hit one in the gap.
Trying to move that runner around from first. And that's a strike. Tulowitzki will have to be careful not to be too overly aggressive here.
Down, down, down. It's all about location. That breaking ball down in the zone makes it very difficult on the hitter.
Hit in the air to left center. 2 men have been put away. And Torrealba's batting. He stands in now with 2 down. Possible go ahead at first.
Well, look for them to be very aggressive on the bases here. Possibly an attempted steal.
And he delivers. Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Well, hitters know those 2-seam fastballs down on the way turn into ground ball out. So they lay off of it. But with 2 strikes, it's a pitch you have to swing at.
It's now 1 ball, 1 strike. He watched that fastball that was in there. This is pop foul to the right side, but playable. And there's Snyder for out number 3. No runs on a hit, and they'll strand him. We're just about ready to start the home half of the 10th inning. Gets ready to throw. They've decided it was time to make a change here.
This is where the manager earns his money. Let's see if this move pays off.
You've got Justin Upton in the box. There's a swing and a liner. Throw one to first in time, 1 away. Burns into the batter's box. Wearing the collar thus far. 1 out, bases empty. And here's the first one. Fastball runs inside, 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Called strike on the outside corner, and it's 1-1.
I don't think he liked that call very much, but the reality is he couldn't hit that any day of the week. That's a great pitch.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 1-2.
Yeah, Gary, if I'm the pitcher in this situation, I'm going with the slider and trying to strike him out.
The 1-2 on its way. A swing and a miss. Strike 3 on Burns.
With 2 strikes, the hitter wanted the fastball. He got it, but didn't do anything with it.
Snyder at the plate. 2 for 3 thus far. 2 outs, bases empty. Street gets set and delivers. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
That's a good hard fastball right there. Let's see if he comes back with another one now.
Swings over the top on that one, and it's 0-2.
Well, in this situation, 0-2, he likes to go away to try to expand the strike zone, knowing that if the hitter starts to reach over the plate, he sets him up to bust him in next time around.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the side's retired. And nothing across here in this half of the inning. Tie game here in Arizona. Cleanup batter due up next.
Well, here's an opportunity, Gary, for Garrett Atkins to come up big for his teammates.
Top half of this extra inning, and this is where these battles between hitters and pitchers become very intense.
If you talk to both of these managers, Gary, they'd say, I want this pitcher on the mound, and the other would say, I want this hitter at the plate.
Swung on, line softly to the right, and Lopez able to get to that one. And Brad Hopp standing in. Last time up, flew out. Base is empty, 1 out. Hopp gets set. Here comes the delivery. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball has to be thrown down in the zone. You throw it up, it flattens out, and you can get hurt.
One 0 on the way. In there at the letters, evening the count, 1-1.
Now that he's elevated his eyes looking for that high fastball, let's see if he goes back down in the zone.
One pitch. Cuts on that fastball. Can't make contact. 1-2.
He's not able to center that fastball. He's not picking it up out of the pitcher's hand and reacting properly. He swings right over the top.
He fouls that one off. The pitch. And Hopp looks at that one for a ball to even it up. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Picked up by Jackson. And they got to him in time to tag him out. And doing the pitching, it'll be Leo Rosales as they make the pitching swap.
Managers face so many different decisions during the course of a game. And as the game goes on and it's close, those decisions become much more critical to success or failure.
Chris Iannetta at the plate. Had an RBI double this last time. Base is empty with 2 outs. And now Iannetta gets set. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Now, Gary, the pitcher pulled the string on this one. It looks like a fastball, and then it just dies out as it gets to the plate. Good late movement.
And he leaves that one alone. Iannetta shows patience. That'll even up the count. Lined right at the second baseman. And there's Lopez for the 3rd out. It's the kind of inning the defense likes. 3 up, 3 down. We go now to the bottom of inning number 11. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
And Street gets him swinging for the first strike. He delivers.
1-1.
And he leaves that one alone. Chad Tracy watching it to even the count.
When the pitcher's at the plate, you have to throw strikes. Sometimes, though, it gets in the opposing pitcher's head. You think, the pitcher's up there, he can't hit.
That's swung on. Contact. Hop's going to play it. Able to make the grab on that one. 1 out. And in the batter's box, it's Lopez. Grounded out last time. 1 out, nobody on. Here's the first pitch. Fastball is high, 1-0.
You have to credit the pitcher. He's not afraid to challenge guys with that four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Here's Street, 1-0 pitch. There's a swing, fly ball down the line and left. And there we go, the winning run on base.
Gary, this ball's down out of the strike zone, but he was able to go down and get it and make just enough contact to pick himself a knock.
One out, man on first. First delivery to Young. There's a swing, line drive, center field. And Young's got himself a single. There's the throw. And not in time. He's safe. Now it's Stephen Drew. He's looking to put an end to it right now.
A base hit or a short fly ball probably puts an end to this.
That would be a game winner. And he starts Drew out. And Street gets him swinging for the first strike.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Oh, Young trying to steal. And he is safe at second.
Well, he didn't have a particularly big league that time, but those legs got going. He was able to beat the throw.
Can't get him to chase the fastball. Low, 1-2.
Well, I'm going out of the zone right now, Gary, trying to get him to chase something rather than giving him a good pitch to hit.
Swung on contact. It's going to be Hop. Bounces up against the wall. And game over. The winning run scores, and that's a wrap.
Well, the hometown fans going home in celebratory fashion, Gary, as they win this one in the final inning, getting it done in an unbelievable game.
We've got a moment here. Jeannie Zelasco and the gang are standing by in the studio.
Thanks, fellas. And now we turn to our Hardball Central postgame presentation of the Pepsi Clutch Performer. And Steve, it came down to the performance on the mound, didn't it?
Yusmeiro Petit had it going today. This has always been a guy who has a high strikeout rate, but a guy with an electric fastball at 90 to 95 miles an hour. He will change speeds on that fastball. We saw it today. His ability to be determined to get guys out, to command that strike zone, and show the poise.
And now we go back to Gary and Steve to wrap up tonight's broadcast.
And Steve, that ought to send these folks home happy.
Well, no question about it. They get the win in a close game, a lot of excitement and enthusiasm, and ready for the next one.
And for Steve Phillips and all of our crew, I'm Gary Thorne. Thanks, everybody. So long.